Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Many a True Nerd, and welcome back to Medieval 2 Total War, where every time we think we're just about done, we're never actually quite done, are we? No, I thought Spain was on the ropes, but as it turns out, when a spy arrived, they've got a citadel with some really hard troops sitting inside it, and a massive army sitting outside it too, and some further reinforcements on top of them as well, though admittedly those are a little bit softer. So potentially this army that's already a bit scruffy from the fight in Lyon might not quite be up for the job. We may need to go for a bit of a bigger final push against those bastards. Still, I think we can continue our push against France. So let's start off today by invading Zaragoza and taking France's final city off them, which will mean no more spies and no more assassins, which is pretty important because the assassins have really been taking a bit of a toll on my empire. So let's get in here, why don't we? Ooh, apparently the French king is now King Charles the Mad. Marvellous. And he is fielding a lot of town militia with, admittedly, some good quality armour on them. Very nice indeed. But even then, defence is only 9. The armour is only +2. Right, King Charles the Mad. What are we talking about here? Extremely distant, hard to speak to on any personal level. -2 morale. Beautiful. -1 morale for being a bit too keen on bloodletting. Utterly insane. -4 morale and -3 morale to all troops on the battlefield. Oh, bloody hell, I feel like I'm doing the French a favour by murdering this guy. So we can be pretty confident that we can just walk straight in, because yeah, the moment their troops get into battle, with -7 morale, they're going to break almost immediately. So yeah, this shouldn't be any trouble whatsoever. Let's just bring our troops back a little bit, in case they've got any long-range troops or what have you. But yeah, should be pretty much fine to just walk straight in. Right, start the battle. Are you guys even bothering to try and defend the walls? Yes, but those walls. Right, they weren't kidding when they said he was mad, were they? No, they were not. Right, first things first, let's just quickly blast down the gates. The bombards are a little bit on the slow side to reload and whatever. You may notice they're like, you know, they run up to the front, they grab the cannonball. They haven't really given the strongest guy this to do, so he's a bit slow. Shove it in, give it a bit of a poke, step back. You know, do a quick health and safety. Then finally, they're actually ready to flipping open up the gate. And you may have noticed that the gate just collapsed in a single volley. Yes it did, because cannons are great. Now let's just open up a second breach just to make sure everything's as it should be. I'm just going to move the troops forward so we can actually see the damage on this wall, because this will be kind of hilarious, because yeah, cannons just tear through walls, and this is not a good wall anyway. This is the very first of the stone walls. This is a minor city, I believe. So there we are. We've got visibility of what we need. So prepare for the fire. Wall currently at 0% damage. And in comes the cannon fire any moment now. And boom. Oh, blimey, yeah. So, each cannonball did 48% damage to the wall. And, okay, it hasn't actually fallen over yet. Does it actually have to do it step by step? Is that what's going on here? It needs to... Oh, it is! Literally, we did damage to it so fast, the game is now doing each animation one by one. Because it has to do all the animations. You can't just skip straight to being destroyed, which is kind of hilarious. And at this point, it looks like the French are vaguely trying to respond to this. Okay, well, that's all absolutely fine. I think I should be able to actually get my troops up to, yeah, this plaza before they actually do. They've got more coming from that side, but that'll be 100% fine. You guys can probably just stop firing at this point. Everyone else just basically... get forward over to here, just secure the breach. But those guys I sent forward purely to keep an eye on this wall, they'll be able to, hopefully, reach the streets before these guys get the towers on. Actually, you know what? Why am I even taking the risk there? Bombards, would you mind just very quickly knocking out the towers, please? Maybe just, like, don't fire until these guys are done running past you. But as soon as they are, take out the towers, please. Oh, you gotta love just getting down on the ground in Medieval 2. It's gorgeous. To this day, it just looks lovely. Right, in we come. Those guys getting through the gates, and... yep, that's Sergeant Spearman at the front. Fine, that's probably the best bit of infantry the French are actually fielding this entire battle. So straight through here, straight over to you guys, and yeah, flipping upgraded weapons, upgraded armor, experience, one dismounted Huskars will absolutely tear these guys apart. So just get in there. Not really much of a charge bonus, but whatever. So these guys will be taken out. This is Spearman. They're not really made for this sort of a job. Okay, if we want a long extended fight in this sort of area, that's absolutely fine. Everyone just basically push through here. Archers, prepare to basically, yeah, with skirmish mode off, just start basically pushing your way over in this direction, and this direction, and this direction, and the cannons decided they didn't want to bother firing. Well, that's fine. We've already taken this area. We don't really need them to. There's technically something around here, isn't there? There's... Ah, bombard. Fine, the bombard can be picked off. One of you, just break off from the main fight, please. Just, you're one of the more damaged ones. Yeah, you're one of the ones who's not full strength ready. Fine, you just head round this way. Go and snipe these guys, please. Are you going the right direction? No, you're not. Fine, you head in this direction first, please. Then go snipe those guys. Now, where are my archers? Are they nearly coming up yet? Or, yeah, in they come. Lovely. So the archers are now moving up. As soon as they're up on the wall, they'll be able to do a beautiful job just basically tearing these guys apart. But to be honest, my lads at the front line, they're just not really taking damage. They're at 97, still at 97, still at 97. And rather they're taking on the Sergeant Spearmen, who are the toughest thing the French are fielding, and they're just not taking damage. They've got these guys down to... what was it? I think they started at 150. They're down to like almost 100 already. There's mercenary crossbowmen on the front line. They're actually surprisingly competent in a straight up fight too if need be. But they're going to go down pretty quick because they're just trying to use like sticks or daggers or whatever. So that's not going to go well for them. And the French starting to... feels like some of these troops are starting to fall back a little bit. Yeah, they're kind of like... they're trying to retreat but pretend they're not retreating. But I'm pretty confident they are retreating, yes. You, now, get over here and take those lads off, please. Thank you. Okay, which part of go through here are we not... oh, can you literally not move there? Oh, I think that's not actually a real path. Oops. Wait, hang on. No. Can you get up on the walls and then go through that way to get round to these... okay, hang on. No, get up on the walls. Get up on the walls here and just loop round. It'll be fine. And sadly, some of the archers are kind of stuck outside the city because there's a total flipping traffic jam at the city gates. One of them managed to make it in, because they came in through the breach, which you guys should really do if you were clever. Right, dismounted Huscarls. Now you're up here. Can you go round to here? Right, I want you to go through here by just looping round the walls. Can you figure out where I'm wanting you to... yeah, now they're getting it. Now they get it. I'm not sure why they didn't do that automatically. Like when I told them to go from here to here. Okay, we go up here, round, then down again. But screw it, they decided they couldn't be bothered. So now these guys are coming around here. This bombard may well start firing on its own walls. Who bloody knows? Are they actually going to respond in any way? Not yet, they're not. They're ready, but they're not reloading, which is marvellous. Right. So now you're all up here. Right, let's just wait for a few more of them to get round first. Otherwise they'll get confused and get themselves all split up. While they're doing that, let's just go back to the archers here. Are you guys in position yet? Most of you are, I would say. So, I think they're sending... I think they might be sending more reinforcements down in this direction. Well, that's just flipping perfect. You guys are almost there. You guys seem to be about all present correct. Right. So, over here... and you lot are more or less present and correct too. Right, now what are you planning to do at this point? Who are you shooting at if I just leave this up to you? Alright, and... firing... like firing kind of wibbly shots right now. But that's fine. Looks like they are still hitting something. Yeah, they might have even just kind of damaged that guy. Right, back to these lads over here. Now, if I tell you to attack these lads, are you going to figure out I want you to go down onto the street and then start smashing them with axes? Because hopefully you're about to come out of this door. Yeah, coming out of this door in a second. There we go. You got it. You got it, you geniuses. Beautiful. Now watch around here. Any chances that going to be something else we can just snipe off? Yeah, that's where the ballista is. Beautiful. So we can snipe off both of their bits of artillery before they fall back to the plaza right now. And the French line at the front is already starting to fall apart. Some of their weak units are already routing. These guys are... no, they've got some town militia that are still steady. Partially because they're being supported by armoured sergeants who do an excellent job at that sort of thing. And at least some of these guys are getting in straight direct shots over the top, which is very, very good indeed. So well done to you lads. Yep, let's just follow your arrow. See if we follow a good arrow. Are we following it? No, we're following one of the whoopee arrows. Well, that's okay. There are many, many arrows falling on the French right now. Meanwhile, over on the cannon fight, yeah. The remaining bombard troops have been chased off their own cannons. Beautiful. Right, no need to chase them way over there. They're walking straight into a kill zone regardless. You guys come round here and, yeah, loop round this side and just intercept this here ballista. You guys coming the sensible way? Yep, looks like you're going the sensible way, including a few of you decided to stay up top. Alright, fine, whatever. Right, can you two just kind of come over here just to clear the street a bit to let the archers into the town? If you just kind of came over this way, that'd be very helpful. There we go. I think that significantly improved traffic flow through this early section. I think over there I just saw signs that this building had been captured, suggesting we are, yep, just tearing... Oh, it's 2 ballistas, I think, actually. Fine, so multiple ballistas being torn apart over here. Yep, 2 separate ballista units being picked off. They might send reinforcements, but we'll chase them off the ballista before that happens. And in comes... Ooh, right. So that line's totally collapsed, and they're sending in spear militia to try and relieve, are they? Well, good luck with that. Because at this point, the archers over here have finally got into position. So now, if the French decide to try and take back the front door, they're running straight into pretty much arrow fire from every direction. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's the stuff right there. Lovely. You know what? Let's just speed this up and let them, quite frankly. You guys just walk straight into the kill zone if that's what you want to do.
The enemy are badly blooded.
Oh, yeah. They're just walking in, taking a few knocks, being shot from above, shaken, broken, and we're basically not taking any damage. We're taking, like, the odd single dismounted Huskarl, but at this point, we can pretty much just let this play out as is. Now, at this point, I'd say it would be an excellent time to bring up some scouts, because the scouts can start chasing off the actual breaking lads. So, yeah, we can actually do some damage to them as they flee. So, in fact, you know what? You guys just get over here, take out these peasants. They're going to break immediately. There we go. Now, just some basic scouts should be able to do a lot of damage here. Lovely. In fact, you know what? Get after these guys. They're going to break straight away, too. Now, just instruct my scouts to just run straight through this group. Over to here, say. You guys just run straight through here. And once you're kind of nicely mixed in, start chopping. There we go. Chop, 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 dead. And actually, if I can lure the general's bodyguard into the kill zone, that'll make life much, much flipping easier as well, to be honest. Yeah, hang on. See if we can just hit the bodyguard, and then just basically we'll just back out of there. This guy is going to be shaken, understandably. Right, now pull back, pull back. We've got the general's attention. Start pulling back at this point. Any chance we can... Oh, blimey. We're trying to push our way through armoured sergeants that have managed to recover. That's a little bit on the painful side, but... Come on, take the bait. Take the bait. I think he is, you know. I think he just might be. Okay, now... Just basically get out of there. Just lead him on a merry dance straight into the ranged. Yep. The archers have now got themselves a shot. Don't let him get away. Don't let him get away. That's right. That's right. Just kind of stay close enough to lure him in. And now my infantry can basically just charge forward. Intercept the French king. He is actually the king for once. Again, I'm using it correctly. You guys get out of there, though. I don't want you on the front line of this. You can back out. You've done a good job there. And everyone who's got... Oh, very few people actually have ammo left. But if you have ammo, use it. Just start shooting this guy. I don't care if you're potentially shooting some of our own guys as well. Just basically start firing. Oh, yeah. There we go. Ranged fire raining down on him. We'll start wearing him down nice and fast. In fact, ooh! One of the bombard managed to regroup and they got their cannon back. Oh, bless them. That's quite frankly impressive. And with the heavy cavalry away, what's actually left on the plaza? Ooh, well, that's just bloody convenient. It's just a bunch of nothing. So you guys over here, just head over here and just basically start chopping through as much town militia as you want. Why the bloody hell not, eh? Luckily, that bombard can't do anything to me right now because they'd be shooting their own king in the back. Speaking of which, the king's down to 61. We're taking some damage here, but yeah, with the arrow support as well, we're doing some... No, don't let him run. Boo, don't let him get away. Darn it. Oh, no, no. Everyone just keep trying to pin him. Stay on him. Don't let him get away here. Come on. Darn it. I think he's managed to pull away. That's a shame. Right. Send the spearmen out at the front to deal with him. We'll use the spearmen to draw him off. You guys just get over here and take out these 3 ballista lads. The spearmen will draw off him. Then everyone else can just basically come up behind you and that's fine. So yeah, everyone just start moving in, you know, this direction, but the spearmen will be the one who actually keep the general's bodyguard busy. Right, this guy's now here in position ready to start moving in. But the important thing is, yeah, you, though you're exhausted, you need to be on the front line with the general's bodyguards. Just get behind him, start stabbing him in the back. That's lovely. So all of you, just get in there, deal with him. Once he's occupied, you get over here, start dealing with the town militia. Because you should be able to basically just start chopping through a hell of a lot of these guys. But actually, head over to this side, because then you can only be flanked from one direction. So get over there, chop through 58 spear militia. This will just be embarrassing for them. In comes the charge. Your charge bonus isn't great, but it will still chop down some people very quickly indeed. Very, very nice. Lovely. Down to 50, 49 already. Nice. Good, good, good. And now, General's Bodyguard is going to represent quite a bit of damage. Everyone else, screw it, you may as well just start moving up. Now, what is the General's Bodyguard trying to do? The good old Mad King is vaguely trying to back off, I think, but he's going to really struggle to do it when we're just literally trying to push into him. And these guys over here are just doing a beautiful job just chopping down spear militia. They're just going to be able to chop through all this. There's nothing of strength left here, I don't think. There might be like a handful of... Yeah, there's 15 armoured sergeants in there, but you saw how they did at the front door against actual dismounted Huskarls. Right, starting to squeeze them already. These dismounted Huskarls, the spear militia here are down to 5. So turn your attention onto these here town militia. Instead, just start chopping them down nice and quickly. Can we get sight on Charles the Mad himself? Oh, some flipping Norse archers have made their way up towards the front line as well. Where is good old Mad King Charles? I don't see a guy in the fancy armour yet. Hopefully that means he's towards the front somewhere. There he is. Sorry, he's right in front of me there. Yep, he's right at the front. And spearmen and guys with armour piercing are kind of just poking at him right now. He can't take much more of that. He's already visibly bloodied. And he's taken knocked and down he goes. Yep, spot on. He was clearly almost at the point of collapse anyway. So, King Charles the Mad now taken care of. Beautiful. You now chopping through spear militia and town militia. And at this point, they're basically just being squeezed on every side. They've got nothing that can stand up to these dismounted Huskarls. Nothing that can stand to the heavy infantry on this side either. The meat grinder is doing well today. Right, last handful fighting to the last man here. But at this point, yeah, the peasants go down. There's still a handful of... No, that's not town militia. That's... Actually, maybe it is town militia. That's probably town militia with the silver armour on, so much better quality armour. One of the bodyguards fighting to the last as well. He hasn't given up yet, but... yeah, that's a lot of blue corpses and not a huge number of red ones. We lost some troops at the front door, but to be honest, pretty simple all things considered. Very nice. Oh, just look at that beautiful pile of French corpses on the road out there. He did not want to get stuck into a meat grinder with me. That's exactly what he did, though. Beautiful. And with that, France loses its final town. No more flipping spies or assassins for you bastards. Now, the town's already happy. And honestly, what's the population? About, looks like 8,000-ish or something. Okay, I probably should just... Actually, screw it. I'll take the Florins there. That'll be fine. And then we can use that to repair up the wall. Nothing too major. I can repair my bombard and also get some troops ready to actually, you know, man this place. Nope, just the one. Screw it. Let's just train those 2 troops there. Now, there's also Rebel Army. I'm guessing that was a tiny French... No, that won't be a tiny French army because the French aren't defeated yet. They've still got something down here. Not much, but... we should be pretty safe to basically just, yeah, send some reinforcements to just kind of top up the heavy infantry, because the heavy infantry has taken a few knocks. We can top up all of that with these lads that are coming in now. Then, we should be alright. You're bringing just a new general for this army that's, again, a bit on the battered side. Probably this army wants to head south, smash the castle, and then head over here and reunify for the final push against Spain. You, theoretically, could just go and stand on this here bridge. A bridge battle might be a good way of dealing with the really decent army these guys have brought, though they do have trebuchets. Might be a bit tricky. Maybe wait for a general to show up before we do anything there. Now, the bigger, more pressing problem, the Papal invasion of northern Italy. They have attacked me on multiple fronts here, though admittedly, Genoa, I feel like I can just have them. What have we got here? Well, the game thinks they've got the advantage. Papal, ooh, they've sent Papal Guard. Right. They've sent decent, quite elite flipping spearmen against me. But elite spearmen, where honestly they've got... okay, I think I could handle that, to be honest. I mean, I've got the catapults. I've got the crossbows. I've got more troops than them. I can just pin them, hit them in the rear with cavalry, though admittedly the cavalry is terrible cavalry. But also I've got crossbow militia. And those guys hit hard. Harder than they should do. I think I can handle that right now in Sally. I'm going to give it a go anyway. I mean, if nothing else, the walls will do a good job helping me out. If they do decide to attack, we should be alright here. So let's just have... yeah, up here, we'll just keep a couple of units, like, just there and there. We don't actually need... well, actually, I'm a bit shy on the old infantry. Okay, we'll draw up over here. I'll just kind of put one unit up on the walls to make sure all this stays active. Everything else. So you can just actually get kind of put... I can't group a unit on its own. Would you believe that's not a thing? Right, okay. Everyone's around here. Start the battle. Let's see what they decide to do. The answer is... fall a tiny bit back. Okay, understandable. Lovely. Also, we should fire whoever designed the roads in this area because they didn't do a great job. Everything else, come out of the city and just draw up around... just draw it around here. Just, everyone just get out of the city for the time being, alright? Everyone just out of the city, and then we'll figure out how they're planning to respond. Because they're probably planning to respond by potentially sending the Pavis forward, because they know they've got the range on us. If they do, I've got the catapults and I've got the cavalry. So maybe just calm this down a little bit here. Guys, no. No. That's too close. That's too close. They're already flipping reloading. Right, you got way too close over that. Right. Use my cavalry to chase off these bastards. Because even though this cavalry will totally lose in a straight-up fight against Pavis crossbow militia, it doesn't actually matter. The game will basically say, oh, I'm in skirmish mode, so therefore I need to run away from cavalry. Even if I could totally have that cavalry. So we'll just basically get on top of these guys and... well, unless the game kind of bugs out when they're reloading. But if it does, then... okay, that's kind of awkward. I don't actually want to fight you, because, like, you'll win. I need these guys to basically... I just need to buy time. Why are you going over there? Right, okay, everything's weird. Right, where are the catapults? The catapults are right here, and the catapults are in range to start doing some good work. Because that's all I really need. I just need these guys to be chased off, and then I can start hitting the papal guards with the catapult. So catapult and catapult. Lovely. Let's just do the catapult. Okay, apparently you're just in range there. You, over here, just take out these guys. And then the stupid, ridiculous, terrible cavalry, you just keep dancing as best you can. The point is, I just need you to keep these guys from reloading or firing. And it's not going great so far. Right, you guys go around here, and then just keep these guys going over here. Just keep them... they're literally charging at me. Oh, they know. They've got my number. The AI is being cleverer than I anticipated it would be. Just keep them dancing. In comes more flipping cavalry. Ah, and in comes flipping support from the artillery. You guys get out of there. You guys get out of there. These guys are totally outclassed, but it kind of just buys time for these lads to get into position. I can just basically charge bonus over and over forever. And in fact, actually, this is what I should be using my crossbows for right now. My crossbows need to start just firing into these guys, because crossbows will do a good job against their armor, and I can keep them busy by just basically... also my catapults need to stop sucking. Right, that was a good charge at least. Back out, and in we go again. Alright, and then in we go, and then back straight out. And all of you guys need to, like, be on not skirmish mode. Something's firing on you. I don't know what the bloody hell is firing on you. Possibly, like, catapults. Something who bloody knows. Right, there's... one of the Pavis is broken. Good. They don't like the amount of troops that are suddenly surrounding them on all sides. So, if we can just take out the Pavis, in fact, you, chase down these guys. I just want them to not be actually, like, you know, capable of coming back at this point. You guys need to not be... that's a terrible position for you to be in. You're going to be shot by your own lads. Right, now back out. Do not let the papal guards engage you. Do not let the papal guards engage. You guys just back over here. These guys are screwed. They're backing off. Right, just tell my cavalry to get the hell out of there at this point. It doesn't matter anymore. Right, get the hell out of there. That's papal guards charging. Don't let them. You guys, shoot the papal guards. Because at this point, what's even left? That's Pavis crossbowman. Wait, where's the other one? He's already dead. I don't know, he might already be dead. Right, just get over on these guys there. Darn it. They managed to recover. Well, that's fine. Just charge into them. At this point, they're pretty screwed. And now I've got crossbowmen ready to start taking on these laddies. Even if my flipping... yeah, there we go. Papal Guard don't like being shot with flipping crossbows. And you don't like being charged by cavalry, even if it's the worst cavalry in the flipping game. No, you get over there. Okay, everyone just chill out for a second. The Papal Guard are now coming in. Okay. These guys just... Okay, they're wavering. Don't worry about it. This is the worst line. Right, you guys fall back. You guys need to redraw up into a position that makes sense. And you guys need to fall back as well. But these guys are now charging you. So just basically keep firing at them. Okay, everyone just keep going over there. And once again, you're just flipping failing. And once again, nothing. Right, back out. That Papal Guard's heading over there. Do not let him hit cavalry. I can't let him hit cavalry. Now, if we can use this cavalry to turn this guy around facing this direction. Okay, now we're good. Now we're flipping good. Now we're flipping good. Yeah, you know what? No. You don't get to run. You don't get to run. I've changed my mind. You want to charge forward. You're charging forward, all right? Seriously. So now my guys need to start firing over here. And now just... There we are. They're vaguely turning to face the cavalry. And now they're being shot in the flank and the rear. They don't know which way they're supposed to be facing anymore. Nice. Where's this cavalry? There's Pavese crossmen. Only 30 left, though. Right, round here. Now we just use the cavalry around the back of them to keep them dancing. You just, by the way, head over in this direction. Just slam into them by the side. They're going to be dead pretty soon. No, you don't get to come back this way. Everyone else just moves forward nice and slowly. Everyone just nice and slow. Not you, though. You just stay exactly where you are, please. And just fire at will, quite frankly. Ditto you over there. Right. So now, you slam into these guys, and now you can just basically stay over here. Bit of urgency. Bit of urgency, please. Thank you very much indeed. Right, so now everyone's in a good, solid position there. These guys are chasing this cavalry. These guys are gonna hopefully break their... No, they themselves are counter-charging. Why not, eh? Right, all of you guys should probably be... I'm going to put you back into skirmish mode, actually. And then stop and skirmish. And at this point, I'm going to try and see if I can just buy some time with these lads. I'm going to turn these guys off skirmish because they're not the target. Because they can just basically charge into these guys. Now they are the target. Right. Back off. And even point blank range. Darn it, these guys are refusing to run. Right. Get behind, get behind, get behind. We'll just do a double. Ooh, you're going for the catapults. That's fine. Just go for these guys. And they're wavering. And they're broken. Right. Because they got themselves way too far ahead trying to get into an actual position they could do something useful in. Right, okay. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Everyone just... You chase those guys down. You guys push forward for the next actual push. There's still some Pavese on the field that aren't actually done yet. So only one of you deal with that. You, who's a little bit stronger, go take out the Pavese. You, the leader, chase off these guys. Make sure they're not going anywhere. At some point, they'll probably decide they don't want to do this anymore. They'll realise it's a stupid, stupid mistake. They could have won this had they played it cleverly. But I think I've played this battle pretty well. Right, you guys... Just slowly start moving up, please, and run, and fire, and move forward, and these guys are screwed. That Papal Guard routing, just taking out the last few now. Right, okay. You lot, open fire, and then you, if you can, lead them to face in this direction, because if you're trying to chase these guys, right, they're coming over here now. No, don't let them. At this point, they're going to be marching eager, but they're not going to be for too much longer. I know it's stupid to charge spearmen, but these now spearmen who are now being shot by multiple angles and immediately break because they don't like being shot that much. Right. Change your firing target over to here. Horses, get out of there. They've barely even taken any damage from that. Now just get them around the side. You're still fleeing. You guys just need to get over in this direction. Everyone change your target. They're now chasing over here. But now they're being shot from every angle by crossbows. And they don't want to be, damn it. They really don't. Now if I can just pull my cavalry back a bit more in this direction, they might turn around. I'll be shooting them straight in the back. But in it comes. Yep. Look at it. Shot straight in the back. Even elite Papal Guard completely cocking screwed at this point. What are they going to do? Absolutely flipping nothing. So now they're all just being shot. You're over here. They don't know what to do anymore. Literally all my range units are in range because I've just got cavalry dancing at the back. Cavalry aren't just for getting around the back and slamming. Cavalry can also just be used for distraction. Dance around the back. Just touch infantry, then immediately break. It'll be absolutely beautiful. Because now these guys are just being shot in the back like crazy. That's one Papal Guard over there. Now routing. These guys, I'm now just going to pull them around there. There's artillery coming in. Really bad for the morale. These guys are not quite in range anymore. Just pull them forward a little bit, and then in a moment they will be. Pull you over in this direction. You probably are not in quite the right position right now, but now they've got a really nice shot at this guy's flank momentarily. Just forward a bit and fire. Yep, there we are. And now all these guys are just going to start shooting that Papal Guard right in the flank. Armor piercing. They don't like that. They're shaken. They've just been shot. They've just lost like 10 strength. And now there's going to be cavalry coming in from both sides. Job done. Well flipping done. I'm pretty pleased with that. Really pleased with that. In fact, actually, that went pretty darn well. We had 2 spear militia at the back we never even needed to use for coverage. And actually, how much have I lost? I've lost 8% of my strength there. That's a really good way to deal with a force where you're taking on quite elite spearmen and long-range Pavese troops, even if you've got clearly the inferior force. Just dance with the cavalry. It's so useful. Even useless cavalry, like the flipping merchant cavalry militia, even then, it can do a good damn job. Right, well, that's that first force taken care of. Oh, I might even get a lovely little famous battle site on the map for that too. Marvellous. Ooh, and if I'm really lucky, maybe this guy will get himself a promotion. I feel like he deserves it, quite frankly. And we do actually need, yeah, just... No, I can't risk it. They're being executed. Are you getting promoted by any chance? I think it popped up after that guy's done. No, sadly not. Actually, can Sally battles lead to promotions? I think they can, but I'm not 100% sure. Right. Now, Florence is suddenly looking really bloody vulnerable. It must be flipping said. There's basically nothing there, but let's not rush into that. Instead, okay, this force right here, maybe not quite as bad as it looks, because just from the banner, I've got to believe there's damaged units in there. Okay, it's a captain, not a general, and you have brought along, yeah, 1 damaged catapult, 2 ballistas, no cannon, fortunately. Italian spear militia, pretty bloody tough, supplemented by mercenary spears, together with a handful of Papal guards, but not that many of them. Italian militia, still not bad. I mean, this is just crappy basic troops. 9 with a charge bonus to throw on the attack, 10 on the defense, and that's only with the bronze armor, and they could actually be upgraded with light mail yet. So even those guys are pretty damn decent. Right, they've got some Pavese, but not a huge amount. Okay, I think we can afford to wait a turn with that, because, yeah, the fact that I've only got half strength scouts and some Norse war clerics and the general. Oh, I've got another unit of Norse war clerics there. I can hold out if they try and push in. I can hold out in this city. That's fantastic. Actually, didn't Milan actually get at some point? Oh, I thought I'd given Milan ballista towers, and I thought they were under threat from the Imperials at some point, but sadly I never did. That's a shame. Right. Yes. So, Captain Dan needs to go over to Venice, because Venice is currently vulnerable, and Captain Dan happens to have 3 bombard right here. He can then be the reinforcing force that goes and deals with Milan next turn. So in we go to Venice, straight over their completely open bridge. And what do we have here? We've got ourselves General... Ooh, Broken Lancers. Nice. So some really, really good quality infantry there. Need advanced plates to actually be upgraded further. Blimey. But then... yeah, attack 10, charge bonus 8. Okay, those guys hit pretty damn hard, but I've got spearmen in this army. In fact, actually, I've got my own Pavese crossbowmen, so screw you, I've brought my own. And then they've just got 2 Pavese crossbow militia. But just look at them. Militia troops, defense 15, missile attack 12, long range, bloody ridiculous. But I'd say going up against a wall with 3 sets of cannons, if we're really lucky, we might be able to collapse a wall with them still on it. So let's go take care of that. Though actually, hang on first. Before, let's just check you've got no morale penalties here. Conscientious trainer for +1 to morale, but other than that, not much, to be honest. Fine. Just ever so slightly positive morale, but barely even noticeable. Stay far back from those walls, by the way. I'm almost certain Venice has, at the bare minimum, ballista tower set up. Right, what do we have going on here then? Nothing too dramatic. This is indeed a huge city. I'm quite sure of that. Venice as well. Formerly their capital, not anymore. One big old... just an abbey, actually. Didn't even build a cathedral here. Blimey. Okay. Anything else of note? Ooh, militia drill square. Very, very nice indeed. We can actually train handgunners here. Blimey. Fairground, City Hall. Actually, this place is weirdly underdeveloped, actually. Just a fairground and just a City Hall. Actually, City Hall is pretty high up, but Fairground's relatively unadvanced for a city this size. That's, yeah, quite surprising. Though I guess the militia square is nice to have. Fine. Let's just very quickly have our bombard up front. Yeah, we want to be pretty far back, though, just for safety. And then we'll see what happens next. So, what's up top? Ah, perfect. So, at this point, they've basically decided, oh, we're totally going to try and... Oh, they're trying to flee. Boo. Boo. They know exactly what I'm planning to do next, unfortunately. And they're not going to let me do it. That's a real flipping shame. They're abandoning the walls immediately because they know that just any moment now, I'm just going to basically trash this wall and they would all be killed, tragically. Speaking of which, 3 bombards almost ready to go. Fire, 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 and fire some more. That is some good solid hits over there. Not quite enough to take this wall down, but I imagine I'll go for a couple of animations now. Second volley should take it out. Looks like they're pretty much all falling straight back to the plaza as well. Fine. If they want to get involved in a meat grinder on the actual main street leading up to the plaza, once again, that would work perfectly for me. There we go. Wall goes down. Actually took a third volley to do that. Now, how are they going to respond to that? No way at all. They've got all their cavalry just kind of blocking up the street here, the way I would logically come. They've also got themselves this. I'm just going to... Let me see if I can just take down these towers. I don't trust these towers being here at all, so we're just going to quickly take them down, speed that up, see how quickly we can do that. Depends on accuracy, to be honest. Just because, yeah, hitting towers is actually quite hard. I think I've just started to fire in the town there. Yep, definitely started to fire over there. There we go. Tower 1 goes down. Maybe I'll bring my troops a little bit further forward just for the sake of accuracy. None of the actual towers are on right now, so we'd probably be safe to move up at least a little bit here. Though if I do, they might get clever and just immediately start moving troops. Do you actually have a line at the door at this point? There's a bit of a hill, which is a bit on the annoying side. You're not moving, are you? No, we're alright. Fine. Now, hopefully, you should have a direct shot at this here tower. A bit more accurately, so let's see if we can take this down. There we are. Yeah, you see, this closer range is much better. So 48, and then next volley should take it out, and then there's nothing on the front door anymore. Boom, lovely. Right, may as well just get the reinforced gates open as well. Just a single volley should do that. Yeah, one single cannonball, 60% damage there, and the second cannonball does the job. Now, any movement? Yes, there is a bit of movement. They're kind of responding, I think, to the actual front door going down. Or maybe not. Maybe they're running away from the plaza. Alright, good. Their leader's basically abandoning the plaza right now. Marvellous. So we've got one guy who was here but is now abandoned to this area. That's A-okay. In which case, let's just quickly start bringing up some troops. Ah! I've got sword staff militia. Well, that's just flipping perfect for this sort of thing. Right, let's just gather the troops I'm going to need. 3 units of that, some proper spearmen, and some nice chunky lads right here. You two will do the job. Right. All of you form up here and then prepare to push forward, please. And while I think about it, as we might well end up in a bit of a struggle on the actual plaza, let's just get the, let's just actually get our indirect troops ready to go as well, because they can get up on the walls, fire down anything that tries to countercharge me. Right. So, everyone just forward to here as quickly as you can, please. And, yeah, the archers can just fall behind you. They're trying to guard the gate, but with no towers to activate, they're not in great shape as a result. So you guys just basically fall over here. Again, moving as quickly as you can. At some point, these guys will probably start charging. Mercenary Spearmen. I want my dismounted Huskarls through the door first to take out the Pavis, if at all possible. So you guys just get in there, clear them out. Once that's done, we can follow up with the rest of it. The spearmen can try and block up this street, backed up by sword staff militia, who do an excellent job if they get charged. So you guys just through here. You guys just get through over here. You guys wait outside for the time being. I might prefer to let my archers actually go in first, depending on how the cavalry responds to my initial incursion here. So in we come. You guys over to here. Marvellous. We've taken the gates. No immediate push. I think they're just trying to basically back off. Fine. Okay. Everyone who is just ranged, prepare to move into a nice position up here on the walls. I think we might be able to pull them in just yet. Yeah, lovely. Those guys have broken immediately. Don't worry about that. Where's the other unit of Pavis? I know there's 2. Are you just... Ah! You're back here. Fine. And that unit is backing off at this point. Don't get too ahead of yourselves here. Let the indirect fire get on top of us. Okay? Because what I want is... No. Cavalry's falling back, unfortunately. And as is that, fine. They're just wanting to do this on the plaza. I was kind of hoping I might be able to pull them into a really big kill zone, because this time, the bit of wall that's right in front of the street is actually open and vulnerable, so that's a shame. Well, this is all fine as well, because I have brought myself a ton of sword staff militia, and this is just a ton of cavalry. So basically I can just put my Norse archers behind sword staff and just lure them in that way. Should all work out still. Though actually, while we've just got a nice straight long street, and I've got cannons, oh go on then, as it's Christmas probably. You see, every one of these cannons does actually have a shot at the plaza, because they're so sufficiently long range. Ah, that one doesn't. This one does, though. So these two, I'm just going to put this one into fire at will mode, and then basically I'm just going to say, you two, just basically fire up at the plaza. I'm kind of hoping this guy won't shoot that guy in the back, because they're going to be aiming, like, up. So hopefully you won't immediately shoot you. And if that manages to lure anything down, then it will be straight into Archer Central, and then I've got Spearman to actually back it up. So I'm just going to keep an eye on this guy. Just make sure he, like, doesn't immediately shoot his friends in the back, which he might be about to. Yep. Cannonball goes inside the cannon. Now make it go, like, up a bit. Yep, there we go. That's shooting up. And then just make absolutely sure they're firing the missile. And are you going to take out your... I think you didn't. Hopefully. I'm hoping they didn't there. Right, is anyone actually responding to that? Yep. Someone is 100% responding to that. That's just flipping beautiful, because that means now I can send forward one of my units to go and... Oh. No, they were thinking about it, then they backed off. They were thinking about it, damn it. Although I think I'm just basically shooting the fairground, actually. So, on the plus side, we now get to see what the inside of the fairground looks like, at least this part of it. It turns out this is where they were keeping the fire. Here we go. The Broken Lancers have conveniently kind of drawn themselves up. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay, I think we've actually got their attention. This is flipping perfect. If we've actually got their attention, come on. Come on, do it. Do it. Just charge my cannons. They're right flipping here. And they keep shooting you in the face. That's right. That's right. There we go. Cannons over the top. Right. Broken Lancers, already a little bit on the shaken side, and now my flipping crossbows up on the actual walls get to start shooting down at Broken Lancers. Marvellous. So, getting over there, they didn't even get a good charge, and they managed to actually get on top of one of my cannons, but screw it, I'm pretty sure you've got a gunsmith here, I'll be able to fix that up, and then these guys will break momentarily, because now you've just walked into a flipping hail of arrows, and the cannons at the back are still firing over here. Nice, and we've also managed to, at this point, lure some of the actual Pavese crossbow militia off the actual plaza as well, which is beautiful. So now, are you guys going to keep charging? If you are, let's just actually send forward some heavy infantry to go and deal with you. Yeah, my Pavese militia actually has a shot at these guys. Hope that's just going to keep pulling them forward. So now we just take out these guys. This is not well suited. In a straight-up fight, Pavese crossbow militia will probably beat mercenary spearmen. But screw it, with the support from above, should be fine. Yeah, there we are. They're shaken, they're being shot from above. They'll totally give it up at some point. We should probably at some point... I've really set Venice on fire, which is a shame, because unlike the historical Venice, the Venice in this game has no real concept of being like a city of canals or whatever. There's like, you know, there's some water over there. So they probably just need a really long bucket train, and they'll be able... There you go, it's right here, it's not even that far. They'll be able to get it. Yeah, unfortunately, tragically, there's no, like, special models for cities that are known to have particular features. So, Venice does not have special canals or anything like that, as nice as that would be. At this point, we've basically just pushed them back onto the plaza itself. Probably at this point, I could tell my cannons to stop firing, or maybe just fire on... You know what? I think we're good. I think at this point we probably just push our way onto the plaza. You just start pushing your way towards the, through the Broken Lancers. You're already presumably, hopefully, on the Broken Lancers. So everyone who's actually got special abilities in that regard is heading this direction. You lot, as the general, might well be willing to actually take some one-on-one yet, and that's what's still there. You just move forward for it. Let's just pull you up slightly. Thank you. I think I just shot my own guys in the back, actually, so I'm probably just going to turn off the... Yeah, I'm just going to turn off the cannons now. I feel like we're not actually helping with the cannons now. Ah, lovely. The general's just charged in. He's just willing to do this straight-up chunky style. That's fine. I've got plenty of spearmen at the front just to chunk him down. Yeah, general's bodyguard goes straight down immediately. Job done. Sword staff militia have kind of got to the front, and they're doing a good job too. And now it's just a simple case of some actual spearmen taking on the broken lancers. There's 6 at the front there. Just get around the back of them. In fact, actually, you know what? Just start flanking them. Why not? Those guys will go down pretty quickly. Yeah, these guys are tough. They are a bit on the tanky side. And that's fun. We'll just get these guys around the side here. And then as soon as these guys actually die, we'll be in a position to basically just flank them too. There is some admittedly ineffective charging going on against the broken lancers right now, it must be said. There we go. The rest of the group seems to have got the impression now. Good. Hopefully they'll stab these guys down nice and quick. Then we can just get behind these lads. Lovely. Though they seem to be going down pretty quickly to spears, understandably enough. And as we just bring some nice heavy infantry round the back, just to make sure we've closed the trap on these lads. That should be the last of the Venetians. And unfortunately, I suspect repairing this city is going to take a bit of money. I've done quite a bit of damage to... Yeah, there's quite a few fires, actually. Yeah, this might cost a bit. So, down goes the defense. In we go here. Sack the settlement. We kind of need the money. No new general, unfortunately. Right. Repair everything. Ooh, blimey, that has been a little on the expensive side. And go on, train some new cannons here. I feel like we might need cannons again in future. And we may as well also just have some extra... Hang on, what have we actually got in this city, by the way? Anything of note? Master Thieves Guild, fine. I'll train a new spy here. So we've seen off most of the problems in northern Italy. We've still got Milan under siege, but that's fine for the time being. We've got some, yeah, some troops could come thundering down from this direction. These guys need to head in this direction because... Ooh. How far can you get with your troops if you're bringing infantry? Okay, to that spot right there. Okay, good. He can actually reunite. What's actually here, by the way? This is quite a bit of heavy infantry, small amounts of indirect fire, barely any cavalry. Okay. You bring some... Oh, you've not really got any cavalry, do you? Yes. And you haven't got that much indirect fire either. What have you even been doing? I swear I gave you orders to retrain some stuff. Right, well, take those mercenary crossmen. They'll flipping do. Right, I guess we're just going to have to go with a pretty heavy army on the old infantry front, because that's pretty much all you flipping got. Right, so you head round here to there. Okay, you merge in with Frederick the Honourable right here. And can we... Okay, we can get some extra spearmen. You know what? I'll flip and take it. And anything else? You know what? 31, that'll do. It's got a good charge on it. Rest of you, get in there. Just keep flipping retraining. And, I can't retrain the proper knights there. Right, well, I can retrain dismounted feudals and... Retrain, yeah, I can retrain Norse axemen here at least. Not Norse war clerics, unfortunately, though. Still, that'll do. Frederick the Honourable now has a workable enough army to hopefully take on what might feature a lot of pilgrims over here in this army. They're going to have a lot of cavalry, because buying cavalry cheap during Crusade, which is where this army came from, it's very easy to do. And they've got a big force here as well. Right, Venice might not be quite done yet. Venice doesn't like us either, by the way, unsurprisingly. And yeah, Venice really doesn't like us, as it turns out. Oh, well, never mind. Right. Pope, we can't do much to him just yet. This force is damaged, but it can survive. This force is okay. Let's just quickly toss some more stuff in here. We might just need to basically go after these guys with a flipping ton of, yeah, crossbows. Actually, Genoa's got some decent training facilities, hasn't it? Not that much. Catapults. Yeah, Venice had the best training facilities, I think, of everyone, unfortunately. And we're out of Norse war clerics here. And Venice has just been taken, so nothing we can do there either. We could go in with... Ooh. We've got cannons. We could go in with some cannons. Right, now, time to see if I can make the big plan actually work, which is... Rome right now is basically unguarded, with the exception of the Pope, who hates me. So, unfortunately, your Popiness... I think we need a bit of a change of management. Right, drop off the army right here. And now just quickly put Rome under siege. Okay, lovely. And now we just need a huge stone wall to get through. Well, that's fine, because there's nothing here apart from the Pope. So that means this one catapult I brought can just knock down the front gate nice and simple. And then, would you believe, I've brought enough troops to murder the Pope. So, let's go kill the Pope. The Pope, would you believe, is not actually that good at fighting when you actually get hold of the Pope. So the Pope has got with her, also the Pope's also got no name. This is a Pope with no name. So the Pope with no name has got, wearing ornamental armour. Oh, flipping dear. Now, what else do we have here? Secretly female. Yeah, this is the other thing. It's difficult to get women into the position of Pope because it reduces their eligibility to become cardinals and the Pope. So, yeah, it's really quite difficult to engineer a woman to be Pope, but it can be done, so that's quite fun. But yeah, most of the Pope stats pertain to Pope stats that impact how the Pope behaves. Very few of them are related to, like, you know, command or chivalry or morale. So as a result, the Pope generally makes a very bad leader in war. Right, start the deployment and bring forward the catapult, which can be about here. The Pope will probably be nice and far back, so yeah, the Pope is... Oh no, the Pope is not nice and far back. The Pope is... the Pope is falling back. Hang on, find the Pope. Where's the Pope? Where is she? Where's the Pope? There's the Pope, the first and probably only female Pope, all dressed up in fancy armour. Right, now just get up over to here. Nice and close to make sure we don't miss. Pope's falling back to the plaza. And as soon as we're on top of this here hill. Lovely. Now, if you wouldn't mind just taking down the reinforced gates. No, don't use the flaming ammo. It's completely unnecessary and totally inaccurate. There you go, that's better. So, the way to the Pope is open. And presumably Rome is fairly well developed. It's got a city hall and it's got an abbey. You never built a cathedral in Rome. You're the cocking Pope. What else were you doing? Oh, I see. The Pope's got time to build a siege works, but not a cathedral. Obviously. Right, tragically, no good position to start shooting at the Pope. So what I've just done here is I've just brought up 2 units of dismounted Hussars. Very good at just chopping through anything with good armour. And now I've just brought up behind them... Yeah, let's just have you guys all firing at will at whatever you've got a shot at. Honestly, you're probably just going to be firing up in the air because, yeah, of the unfortunate slope providing the Pope with a bit of defence. But some of you have got a bit of a shot by the looks of it. So hopefully that will just pull the Pope in to actually fighting us on the streets. That will be just fine. Though actually... probably the better thing I could do would be actually pull you guys... No, never mind. It's too late. The Pope is already charging at this point. That's fine. The Pope is just going to charge straight in. Some lovely prepared dismounted Hussars. And the dismounted Hussars will just very slowly backwards and forwards chop down the Pope. Because, yeah, we've got 120 there, 120 there. The Pope will just slowly be worn down at this point. It's fine. Yeah, in fact, the Pope is dropping very, very quickly indeed. Pope's lost, yeah, a third of their strength, and this guy's still got over half of his, so we're actually winning straight up at this point. Nice. Now, where's the Pope? Where actually is the Pope? Where is she? Where's Linda? Because we don't know what her name is, so her name's Linda now. Linda the Pope is possibly at the front line. Okay, if you're just willing to apologise and reinstate me as a Catholic... There we go, there's Linda. If you're just willing to apologise and reinstate me as a Catholic, Linda, I think we can let bygones be bygones, alright? This wouldn't be the first time in history something like that had happened. Like, in actual history, Spain just marched into Italy, took over Rome, and then immediately basically said sorry to the Pope and tried to make friends. It just sort of happens sometimes when you're the Pope. So, come on, Linda. Let's just call the whole thing off. I'm willing to kill you and everyone you love if need to be. Oh, backing off. Oh, backing off, backing off. Right. What's left here? 26 is left. All right. Let's just quickly get some stuff over here. Lovely. You guys probably... Okay, stop firing. Stop firing for the time being. I've got a better plan. So these guys are just going to kind of move up into this position. Hopefully Linda doesn't charge. You guys just need to go over here at this point, and then all you guys are just going to basically run up onto the plaza into this sort of position, please. Yeah, you guys just go and do that. Nice. And as soon as need be, you just get a bit close to the Pope there. You're just going to provide cover over there because, okay, and then charge him. Charging, just charging, 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 charging. Make sure the Pope is over here and ready. Lovely, right. So, now, and we're also right on top of the Pope right now. We're actually in a good position to be just smashing the Pope in the face before the bodyguards actually manage to protect her. And in addition, all my archers are now just running into position around here, meaning they're going to get a shot right inside of the Pope. So this will be a much more efficient way of taking out the Pope. So, you guys are in position. Begin firing. You guys are more or less in position. Begin firing. You guys are more or less in position. And she goes down. There we go. The enemy general has fallen. Her name was The. the Papal States to give her full title, including all middle names. And now at this point, yeah, my plan to basically get archers round the back of the Papal Guard in order just to shoot them in the back is working very, very nicely indeed. They're going down way more efficiently. In fact, these guys have only lost like 20 men or something. And possibly some of the men this unit has lost is probably because I've just been shooting them with my archers. And down to the last, I think one at this point. There might be another one somewhere. There's just one. Nope, that's the last one. And just shooty, 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 shooty. You are impressive, by the way. That's damn good armor. Job done. Pope is dead. Rome belongs to me. Nice. So, clear victory, and you're probably starting to wonder what I've just done in terms of, like, you know, the papacy and a constitutional crisis and all that. Well, you're about to see. It's a little bit on the interesting side. But first, in we go to Rome. Lovely. Do we need to sack it? Okay, it's miserable. Potential for revolt. Unfortunately, we don't actually want to leave troops here that much. So, these guys were filthy, filthy fans of the Pope, and we're just going to exterminate the area just to get it under control. And we'll get 10,000 florins too. So, let's just quickly exterminate Rome. That's absolutely fine. This wasn't the real Rome, alright? The real Rome is over here. Alright, in Constantinople. That's the real Rome these days. This was just a stupid fake Rome. It didn't even matter. And Snorri of Grana has become a mean leader. Perfect. And resistance is futile. Now, if we go over to the Pope, there's no Pope at present. Papal seat remains vacant. So there's going to be a papal election at the beginning of next term. And by the way, you should just nip down over here. You can pretty reliably get in here, hopefully. And oh, that's a shame. 25% chance, sadly, he just got himself killed. Oh well, never mind. Right, so Papal States we're at war with, understandably. Naples down there has no particular strength, and what else do they have? That's it, actually. They've got Florence up here as well. So, the Papal States faction still exists. Even if that had been their only city, they would still exist. You can't destroy the Papal States faction, because at this point, they'll just start asking Catholic factions to give them new capitals. Now, the capital at this point has just moved to, presumably, Naples, yeah. But if they had run out of cities, they'd basically just start messaging Spain saying, hey, could you spare a city? Spain probably wouldn't because they've only got one left. But potentially, like, Portugal might be compelled to give up Lisbon, and that would become the new Papal States capital. The only way to actually destroy the Pope, the papacy, and the Papal States as a faction is to destroy the Pope, and also destroy every Catholic faction. Because while there's a single Catholic faction, new priests will eventually become cardinals, and those cardinals will just be immediately promoted to Pope unopposed, and the Catholic factions will just keep handing more and more territories over to the Pope. So you need to literally wipe out Catholicism if you want the Pope to cease to exist. Now, Rome, what did you have in you? You had a Thieves' Guild. Dear oh flipping dear. This is, yeah, weirdly underdeveloped, all things considered. Just a city watch. Just a basic merchant's wharf. Like, you had money, because you had massive armies, but no, apparently the Pope was too busy training flipping massive armies to actually bother investing in Rome. Did have an armourer, though, so that's good. We can get at least some of our troops a little bit better protected, which is nice. Let's just get a new spy trained, as apparently, yes indeed, we had a bit of a problem with that last spy being killed. Okay, what have we got next? So, Venice does not own this territory. Venice owns 2 territories here and has 3 big armies on the field. They also own Sardinia, but it's not particularly well guarded. As well as, yeah, they still have Crete down here, but not really guarded at all. They've still got Rhodes here, not really guarded at all. And they still actually have this territory over here that I haven't even flipping... Oh no, I have just seen it, good. But that's just a large town. Probably need to watch out for Kiev, by the way, just to make sure they don't actually walk in at some point. I'm just going to train a spy here, actually. I'm just going to send a spy, just to make sure nothing marches out of there and attacks any of these 2 settlements. It's unlikely, but it could happen. Oh, and they've got Sophia. Don't forget Sophia, because that's actually a flipping citadel, so that's pretty important. Now, once again, does anyone want anything? Because I'm feeling in a generous kind of splash the cash sort of mood at this point. Ooh, Alexandria, you haven't asked for anything for bloody ages. You know what? Have a mayor's palace. And Cairo, no, actually, Cairo's terrible. Even though I've got this much money, Cairo doesn't get to actually have, like, an upgrade. Though Cairo can have a coaching house, maybe. No, let's give them a market. Because we need to get that up for you to actually have some of the other infrastructure you might need. Jerusalem's in a lot of trouble. Jerusalem can have, yeah, City Hall. Let's just get the happiness up. Thanks for being excommunicated. Even with daily races and low tax rate, Jerusalem is stuck at 70% public order. So Jerusalem's going to be a bit hard to take. Actually, I could just turn Jerusalem into a castle. I mean, I don't really see why not, to be honest. No, let's leave it a city for now, but if need be, if it starts repeatedly revolting, there's nothing I can do. Yeah, we'll just make it a castle. I think part of the problem is just the religion. It's got to heretic. So we can sort that out pretty quickly with, yeah, just some nice actual flipping cardinals floating around. You should probably head up to... Actually, Caesaria's under control right now. You stay down here and get Jerusalem under control quickly. Let's just get that properly Catholicized. Then we'll be okay. Now, just in case this plan works, I'm going to bring you back down to Adana. Is there space for you here? Actually, hang on. Skapti. King Skapti, they're not particularly good at anything. Get down to Adana, please. And let's also just get all these troops down... No, we need to leave one thing behind. Let's just leave behind you. But you get down here to Adana. Right, Adana's now full stack. And also, Adana's got a practice range, right? Tell me it's got a practice range. Good, good it does. Right, let's just quickly do some merging here so we can repair everything up. Right, that's everything retrained. And let's also train a priest here, because I feel like we might need one before the end of tomorrow if my plan of breadcrumbs to lure these bastards south actually flipping works. Speaking of which, yeah, it's time to basically just start blocking up all these flipping cities with as much as we've got here, because we've got good stuff. Edessa's fine. Aleppo's got some good troops, but could do with some more. You don't actually have a commander right now, so Godfrey the Handsome, get in there. And let's actually get stuff we don't need out of this city. To be honest, all of this stuff is kind of trash, so let's just get it south. Actually, it can go and flip and reinforce Jerusalem. Why not? The garrison there might help. So now there's just 6 units there. How much have you got? You've got... flipping spot on. Though actually there's not enough.
Of course.
There's not that many archers there, to be honest, but screw it. If we just get stuck in a great big fight, that wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Aleppo's got plenty of archers too and has space for 6 more units. What does it need? Could do with some more archers, to be perfectly honest. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then some artillery, and then something nice and chunky and armor piercing. Yeah, lovely. Right, that'll flipping do the job over there. To be honest, I wouldn't mind... there's no more archers to go around. If these guys sent 3 archers, I could then train 3 new archers over here. Because I feel like these guys need more archers. So, possibly pull 2 units... No, 3 units back. Alright, transfer 3 actual decent quality... The decent ones are sadly already taken. Right, 3 move over there. Right, that's a decent number of Norse archers here. This has already got probably enough Norse archers. That's okay. And then here, trains 3 new Norse archers. That'll be 100% fine. And then these forces probably all just need to merge together for safety and fall back towards Acre, which needs to keep flipping training as quickly as flipping possible. Yeah, just flipping Norse Axemen, dismounted Huskarls, Norse Archers. Get them into production over here. Gaza, we've got some good solid lines there. If we have to fall back to Acre and that's where the final battle happens, having these guys there, that'll bloody help. And once again, actually, you know what, screw it. Just finish training these guys as far as we can, then just get some more Norse Archers in. We just need Norse Archers. They're great. They'll do the flipping job. Right, everyone building something. Edessa isn't. Edessa, why aren't you building things? Edessa, you should build things. Screw it. Just grow as fast as you can. And Caesarea, if you've got anything you can do... Right, Norse archers, just keep training. Screw it. If you can't train anything else, just train good quality stuff there. Just train as much as you can. Citadel's nearly done at Caesarea. Even an army that's not full stack will be able to do a really good job at just weakening the Mongols, just using the wall defenses, especially if I can get ballista towers up. Sadly, Adana does not have that. It's just a castle. But screw it. If Skapti's going down, he's going down in glory. Now, is there anything else I can actually do this turn, or do we just have to see whether the Mongols take the bait? It's going to move you 1 more square over, just for safety. Because you're definitely not actually in a position to draw these guys into a fight, so that's fine. And go on, as I'm swimming in money, Rome, have a warehouse. You may as well make some more money while we're going around here. Toulouse doesn't need anything. None of these guys need anything. Milton Keynes just slowly being upgraded in terms of flipping Portugal chilling out here for no well-explained reason. Screw it. Dublin, have a flipping... Actually, what are you mining? You're mining... Ooh, you're mining something of value. Good, is that silver over there? Probably silver at that value. Yep, for once we're actually doing a fair amount of building all across the Empire, pretty much. Though, we could do with some more... Oh, we can't train more there. Right, Bern could do with trading some more stuff, just for the sake of some reinforcements heading south towards Milan, just in case they're required down the line. So, just a little bit more stuff there. Marseille's actually got some decent training facilities. Yeah, let's get some more stuff trained in Marseille. Just in case we need a bit of a militia army coming in to reinforce Genoa or whatever. That should all be okay, I'd say. Be interesting to see which direction this guy goes next. He's got an okay army, but not spectacular. But these two armies are pretty much all the Papal States have left. So, in all fairness, there might be good reasons why, well, as odd as it sounds, we might be able to actually end the war with the Pope next turn peacefully. We'll have to see about that. Anyway, I think that's all we can do now. Ah, yes, they had a priest heading in that direction to help out the situation in Caesarea. Yes, of course I did. Now,
Leaving the army.
What are the French going to do next? Because they don't have much they can do. That Spanish fleet is saying that. Unsurprisingly, the forces of Venice have finally decided they want to strike back at me. So they're going over to Vienna, but Vienna's got a good garrison. Should be able to hold out there, I'd say. Tiny force heads down that direction. You head up there probably just rebel hunting. Doesn't really impact me. And I've got good forces at Brown and we're retraining more. Shouldn't be a problem. Yeah. Backing off, taking on rebels. Fine. Keeps you busy for the time being. Venice also just kind of sending their fleets around to bother me, but nothing too dramatic. And that force is seemingly trying to head south. Okay. Byzantines, want to chat with you, would like to become friends with you. The big question is, yeah, the Papal States and the Mongols. They're the two big important ones at this point. Oh, Turkey just got kicked out of Baghdad. I think they were trying to hold it, but it's just not working out well for them. And I've had my spy kicked out of Pamplona as well. Fine, Portuguese being Portugal, understandable. Now, the Papal flipping states. What's your plan at this point? Which way is that army going? And can we maybe come up to a good resolution? Yeah, where are you going now? Oh! Flipping Papal States spies and assassins floating around still. Probably to get more of my own assassins on the field just to take out the clearly large number of decent quality assassins. Still, we've taken out a spy. That's good. The Inquisitors are doing a good job clearing out the heretics for me, so I don't need to bother. And, oh, I think it's happening. I think it's flipping. Yes. Okay. The breadcrumb plan. If that was your suggestion in the comments, well done. You might have actually succeeded in leading the Mongols south. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to fight this one manually. So I want to make absolutely flipping sure these guys go down to the last man if I can. And also, I might be able to just damage some of their infantry. Ooh, here's an interesting battlefield. Bloody hell. Right. Okay. Well, I might be able to get a little bit of high ground going on over here or something. Right. Over here. And where's the... Oh, this is going to be good. Oh, they've got the massive high ground advantage. Nice. Right. Well, now I just basically take these guys into a position where they're going to be shot from literally every angle. I'm just going to basically take them straight through here. So momentarily, these guys are going to start being fired upon from above by literally everyone. So that's good. Oh, it's trebuchets. They've actually got trebuchets here as well. Nice. This is where the trebuchets live. Right. So screw that. Let's just go over here, see if we can hit some Mongol foot archers while we're being kind of torn to shreds. You guys are shaken, but should be fine. Come on, Mongol foot archers. Get over that. Just... No, never mind. Oh, blimey. They've actually managed to nail my leader with a flipping thing as well. And actually, sadly, that unit's probably going to survive well enough to actually not be destroyed. I was kind of wanting it to be destroyed. I probably should have brought 2 units for that purpose. Never mind. So, that's battle number 1. Lost. Fine. So, that's been chased back. Where's it going to be chased back to? Over... Okay, that's worse. That's much worse, actually. Oh, unless I can get both of these guys destroyed. But now... Okay, now they're here. Right. The thing is, if they fall back towards the city, then they might be able to pull the battle out a little bit. Okay, yeah, take on that guy. That's fine. Unless you don't want to. No, okay, good. Right, we've pulled them a lot further south. This is looking good. And football has been denounced. Dear, oh dear, bloody football, eh? Right, that's good. Now, there's a papal election, and here's the hilarious thing. I still get to be involved. Because, well, actually, I was thinking I was just going to back the Venetian candidate. And then that might be enough, but... Here's the thing. If Spain decide to back, say, Venice, and France decides to back Portugal, I win. Actually, no, it's better than that. If Spain backs Portugal, but France goes for Venice instead, then regardless, I win, because in the event of a tie, it's whoever is, like, holiest, and I'm deemed to be, like, holier, so that's fine, because that's why I'm at the top here. So the only way I lose is if everyone decides to back the Portuguese guy, so I'm going to vote for myself, and I'm going to see if I can actually make myself Pope. Because even though I've been excommunicated, my cardinals get to keep voting in the papal election, which is weird, but that's just how it works. So come on. Come on, game. I might actually be able to make myself Pope and thus become the holiest guy in the world. Because the Pope will immediately put out a proclamation saying, oh, the last person, they were the anti-Pope, for they were actually a woman or something. Ooh. So that'll be fine. Come on, vote for this faction. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. And, oh dear. I think everyone voted for the Portuguese guy. His Holiness believes the flames of eternal damnation are too good for you. Right, how did it go? Oh dear. Everyone went for... Wait, why did they win if I was... Okay. I'm not sure why... Oh, I could have voted for the Venetian guy in that case. Okay. That's fine. That's 100% fine. Because now, that person's not actually a cardinal anymore. So... Right, I'm assuming I'm still excommunicated, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm still excommunicated. That's fine. So... We might need to go Pope hunting again. Yeah, there's the new Pope. So that Pope might need to go down, because if we just keep dealing with Popes, then sooner or later, we'll actually have the balance of Cardinals. Because now, there's even less flipping Cardinals than there were. And I've still got a Cardinal who's 10 out of 10, who's in a good position. How old are you, by the way? You're 58. You know what? It's fine. If you just Pope for a day, you can get us reconciled. Because I've still got all these guys down here, absolutely 100% fine. In fact, actually, if I can just... If I take out the 2 Spanish votes right now by, say, destroying Spain, and I can take out the French vote by destroying France. Ooh. Ooh. Right. I think we've got a plan here. I think we've got a very, very good plan indeed, because this army's ready to basically start marching south. Right flipping now. All of you, just basically, yeah, just start heading on your way. Right this way, lovely. Zaragoza's a bit unhappy, but Zaragoza will probably be fine if I just lower its tax rate or whatever. Yeah, there we go, lovely. Zaragoza's just fine. You guys head in this direction. You may as well... Ah, sadly, you're not in quite the right position to slap down a watchtower. Yeah. French capital and the last few survivors right over flipping here. And Spain's not looking like they're in great shape either, to be perfectly honest. Let's just quickly drop you right here. Get you moving in this direction. Get you moving in this direction. So you two guys just join up. Any chance of, no. Sadly, no mercenaries floating around. Portuguese might attack this guy, which would be unfortunate, but... Yeah, Cardinal's been... Ooh. I've got a new flipping Cardinal as well. Nice! Okay, good. This could all work out very, very nicely indeed, I would say. We might need to do just a bit more on the old kind of, you know, papal interference front. But we have the Pope on the ropes here. And soon we'll be able to make our own Pope, and then life will just be lovely. This guy hasn't attacked yet, so the forces of Venice can now go and deal with him. This guy just seems to be stuck here not doing anything, so that's fine. And I've got... I've got myself... Wait, where'd the other guy go? Is the other guy hidden down here? I think the other guy might be hidden in this forest right here. Right, are you actually planning to attack imminently? Because ideally, I want to actually get over to here and attack you in the rear. That's a good enough force to hold out. So, yeah, might be a bit on the tricky side, but I think we can do it. But you know what, ladies and gentlemen? It looks like next episode, things might be about to get real. We have finally flipping lured the Mongols to our doorstep. I think these guys need to basically just start running for it at this point, because the fight to Dana is almost ready to flipping go. I think we've almost managed to flipping do it. They are here, and I'm really hoping if I just move these guys out of the way... Well, actually, they could get to Antioch too. But Antioch's ready. Antioch is ready to defend itself as well, damn it. Antioch has got... What's Antioch got? Antioch's got ballista towers. Why can't I have cannon towers here? This is a... Oh, it's because it's large, not huge. Darn it, Antioch isn't ready for cannon towers. But it's got flipping ballista towers, alright? Ballista towers in a city and a decent army. That'll do a good enough job regardless. Aleppo is ready to go as well. Adana is fully staffed. Caesarea, by the time they get there, will be a citadel. And hopefully, we'll have ballista towers as well. I think we've finally done it. The Mongols, I know I've said this before, but they've never been this close before. At this point, this guy is easily easily ready to go. If I just kind of step these guys over here, hang on, if I just move you over here, you are, hang on, and let's just move you over up to Kaisaria. Yeah. These guys are now easily in range of 2 cities. So we shall see which way the Mongols choose to go next. Because they might well be having a think, ooh, could just go and hide over there. That'd be a great place to hide. No, I don't want to attack the Byzantines. I want to be friends with the Byzantines, damn it. Yes. It feels like we've got pet popes to install, factions to destroy, and Mongols to have our first actual fight against coming up next time, ladies and gentlemen. But in the meantime, I've been John. This has been Many a True Nerd, and this has been Medieval 2 Total War. Thank you very much, and goodbye. I can also just take this person and make them female. Can I just... Perfect! I'm delighted we share the same level of ambition. Complete mediocrity all of the way. And then, oh, the people at the back just kind of popped into existence there for a second. Okay, let's try this again with something else. I'm going to see if we can get Mr. Potato Head into this game.